It was about, 12, 13 years ago. I was on a Lines flight, Salt Lake City, headed to Reno, Nevada. For those of you that don't know, I was a full-time professor in the Department of Psychology at the University of Nevada-Reno for several years, and I was on my way back from a business trip to the university. We had pulled out of the gate. We were back on the runway itself. Plane's getting ready to go. We had been given clearance to take off. And I get this overwhelming smell of smoke, right? Electrical kind of fire. And I'm sitting kind of in the middle of the plane. What do you think that I did? What should I have done? What did I do? What would you have done? The psychology was, gosh, you'll probably be okay. Right? There aren't other people that are having this strong of a reaction to it. If I say something, then they might decide not to take off, and then I'm inconveniencing myself and everybody else on the plane. But on the other hand, I'm a safety guy. Right? I've got an obligation. If there's something really wrong here, I don't want to be the one that knew it and then let something bad happen. Right? So I alerted a flight attendant. And the flight attendant said, "Oh, it's not a problem." And I said, "Well, to me it is." Right? And so I alerted another flight attendant. And finally they heard me. I mean, I was sitting there going ding, 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 ding. And I said, "Better safe than sorry." The captain ended up taking that plane off the runway and pulled it back to the gate, and they had to put everybody on another flight. I was the least popular guy on that flight. There was not a single person that said thank you. And I'm thinking, gosh, they should have said thank you. I might have saved their lives. But instead they were thinking, well, now I'm not going to make it to my appointment. We're not going to get the job done. Right? Does that sound familiar? How often does somebody who's working in an industrial setting come across something and they say, you know, something's not right with this. We really need to look into this before we proceed. But they go through that whole psychology. What do I do? Right? If I say something, then we might have to shut down the operation. That's not going to make me very popular. If it was nothing at all, then people are going to hang my head out. But on the other hand, if it was a real issue, then maybe I'm a hero. That's the psychology. Right? And say, no, nobody else is reacting. It must be okay. That's the psychology we have to change. That's the psychology that we have to change.